What's good, YouTube world? It's Jay Coffee Talk tapping back in with another one. Guys, we got some news coming out of the YouTube prison world. And also we got, a hip-hop discussion, a hip-hop debate. So make sure to hit them comments. But let's get right into it. No delays. Milk74, we've been discussing him a lot on the channel as, with all the things that have been transpiring over the past couple weeks. I feel like most people agree, whether you are a fan of Milk or not. Milk is like the one individual whose platform is seeing, the most W out of the situation, I guess we'll say. You know what I mean? Like, he's got the movement very strong against Jeffrey Maustine. Like, I was just tapping in with someone who commented on one of my videos and was saying like, yo, we've been knowing this about Mouse, and it's true. It's been out there, but the spin that he was putting on everything, the excuses, the game that he was running, had a lot of people believing this fluckery, you know what I mean? And giving this man a pass on his wicked, twisted, Jeffrey Maustine-like ways, you know what I mean? And Milk really has everyone opening their eyes, waking the fuck up and saying this guy's gotta go. You know what I mean? And AZ Ruction, once again, shout out to him. Make sure y'all go check his channel out. You know what I'm saying? He has told me earlier that another prison YouTuber that he flux with was saying, yo, this is like the one thing in quite some time that the whole YouTube prison world has come to an agreement on. For the most part, we know there's still a couple people flucking with this guy, but Milk really applying that pressure, you know what I'm saying, getting the scalpel out, doing the surgery, has everyone on the same page for the most part right now. Something else that, Milk does on his channel that I think is dope, with the reactions, is that he taps in to the music, and hit the comments, y'all. Let me know what you guys think about some of the artists that Milk has pushed on his platform. I know from some videos that I've done regarding, some hip hop debates and discussions and whatnot, Milk doesn't fluck with a lot of the music that's out there. Like, don't quote me, but I remember Milk saying something along the lines of that, like he's into that street-ish, you know what I'm saying? He likes them gritty street bars. I remember I did a video once about Logic, and Milk commented and was like, Coffee, who the fuck listens to Logic? Tap in and comment, y'all, if you guys listen to Logic or not. He said, yo, no one from around my way flux with Logic. And I was also surprised to find out that Milk really didn't rock with Sean Martin's music. Like, I remember hitting him in a live once saying, yo, what do you think about Sean Martin? Obviously, as I believe they're from the same area or whatever. And he said, yo, to keep it funky, I'm not even really up on his music like that. But anyways, like I said, he likes that street music, from what I remember him saying in some comment threads and whatnot. And I really feel like through the music and the reactions and everything that Milk's doing, his platform can get to the point where he can break artists' careers like how No Jumper has. And when I say that, I'm not trying to compare Milk to No Jumper. I'm just saying the way, No Jumper has got interviews with artists that were on the come up before it all happened. And I mean, we even seen with some recent people that Milk wanted to interview or did interview, Adam22 went and did the same thing. So, Adam's peeping out Milk's movement. That was one of the things Milk was getting on Adam about. But I really think that could be big for Milk. You know what I'm saying? He's shaking and moving and doing things as far as putting Maustine on blast. He's got the music-ish pumping. He's got a lot going on, the reactions. But people what Milk said here, right? He said, he shared this post of Vlad TV post that said, Gillie the Kid says Jay-Z's sorry not sorry bars are corny as ish. And Milk said, I think Gillie the King is a silly goof. yo, you wild for that one, Milk. But I agree with this. So Gillie, Milk is in agreement with Gillie that Jay-Z's collab with Nas, sorry not sorry, is buns. It's corny. And tap in, comment, everyone. Like, what do y'all think? Personally, I don't know that I say that it was corny, But I definitely would say, like, you know, when we know, like, Nas and Jay, all the hip-hop heads out there, when it's Nas and Jay collabing on a track, this isn't exactly what I expected. I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm not calling a song trash, but I'm just going to say, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Comment, let me know what y'all thought about it. And, yo, peep it, too. Did you guys know DJ Khaled has 11.2 million subscribers? Like, I know DJ Khaled is big, but that, I don't know. I didn't think he would have that many M's on the subscriber tip. But getting back to talking about Nas and Hov, once again, hit the comments. Did you like the track? Were you disappointed kind of as well? Do you agree and think it's corny? And we can't talk about Nas and Hov without talking about that classic rivalry and beef. And when we think about that beef, once again, y'all comment Ether or Takeover, you know what I'm saying, who won the beef. It kind of almost reminds me what's going on, like the Nas J beef, Ether and all that. It kind of reminds me of what Milk and Pino have been doing, getting at each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, Pino hit him with the Shrek. You know what I mean? Milk went and dug up that old photo, which, you know, is Pino's brother. But a lot of people saying, yo, I really still think that's Pino. I don't know. Y'all can let me know in the comments. But they're digging up all that old dirt on each other, you know, like, and trying to ether each other. And with some of the ish that they're pulling up on each other, you always got to wonder, is it someone close to you, an enemy that you don't know you have, like someone you flock with, but they're mad at you about something or something like that, and they're giving away intel and info to the ops? Because if you guys remember Jay-Z versus Nas, you know, reportedly Jaz-O, who was Jay's homie getting into the game, Big Jazz, you know what I mean? And then they had beef for quite some time, but they pieced it up and they're good money. Nowadays, there was always like a lot of talk that reportedly Jazz gave Nas a lot of the dirt for Ether. So it's like, who's spreading the info between these two? It'd be crazy like that. But getting back, but speaking about Pino, man, something we were talking about more recently, you know, was I originally thought it looked like Pino was distancing himself from Jeffrey Maustine, but from things we saw more recently transpire, as I shared with y'all on one of my more recent prison blogs, you feel me? When Tazo TV was pulling up to the Jeffrey Maustine event, Pino was in their comments like sticking up for him. And it was rather shocking to me. I was like, damn, like, I don't know. This ain't a good look for Pino. You know what I mean? And then peep this too, y'all. That dude Santos, you'll hear Jeffrey Maustine talk about him all the time. I saw a recent Pino live, and the Santos dude was in there moderating for Pino. Now, y'all can comment and let me know, has Santos been rocking with Pino? You know, because from my understanding, I could be wrong. That's why I'm asking for y'all to tap in. As always, anyone who's new, make sure you hit them comments. It's all about hearing what the people got to say, chopping it up, coffee talking with y'all. You feel me? But I thought Santos was Maustine's homie. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I could be wrong, but nonetheless, like his affiliation, it's almost making me feel like Pino is Team Jeffrey Maustine, and I don't know, I'm kind of shocked when it comes to that, because I thought Pino wised up and was like, yeah, this was a bad move, flucking with this guy as everything is crumbling for Jeffrey Maustine. And then another person who rocks with Jay Coffee Talk, Mr. Diddy. Yo, what's good, Diddy? Shout out Mr. Diddy, you feel me? Diddy tapped in a comment thread and said, yo, I was up in one of Pino's lives, and I told him, Diddy said, I asked Pino to denounce CHOMOS one good time for us on live, and he blocked me. You know what I mean? And I seen a Pino live earlier. AZ Ruction was in there getting at him as well. You'll see in one of the screenshots, AZ Ruction's comments were getting deleted, and it's just kind of wild. You know what I mean? Because over there on Jeffrey Maustine's station, you know what I'm saying? He calls his channel the station. I don't know. I always thought that's type funny. But on Jeffrey Maustine's station, a lot of people, you know, as this ongoing movement is going and things are crumbling and the walls are closing in, he's heavy on the comment deleting. You know what I mean? And blocking people. He's doing it left and right. And then we slide over here and see Pino's doing that too. It's mind-boggling to me, like, because I always let y'all know, you know what I mean? I just be tapping in, sharing the news with y'all and hear what you guys got to say. I'm not out here trying to pick sides or anything, but obviously no one's fucking with Maustine. But I've always been a fan of Pino's stuff, and I'm just kind of at a loss. Like, you know, I thought he was distanced himself, but I don't know. It seems he's almost moved in the same way. Santos, Maustine's, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's his capo or his right-hand man or his lieutenant or whatever he is in there moderating up Pino's channel. Pino's deleting comments too. Like, what in the fuck is going on? So y'all please comment and let me know what you guys think. Are you shocked to see Pino somewhat showing his allegiance to Jeffrey Maustine? Like, tap in, let's talk about it. Did you think he was going to distance himself as well? I don't know. You know, he's just coming off this No Jumper interview. It's a very pivotal time for his platform. And I don't know. Here he is sticking up for Maustine and seeming to still be affiliated with him. But when it comes to the Pino Milk74 beef, it kind of felt like, I mean, obviously these dudes are never going to be cool. They're still going to be taking jabs at each other. But it kind of felt like they were kind of getting away from just going at each other and kind of carrying on with their platforms more. Like we saw Pino drop the 1090 fight. We see Milk getting back to the reactions. But what Pino put up on his community post, he said, LOL at Itzmilktv, you big mad. And then he also said, I'll be in Cali 3 more times this year on everything. You will be the next video everyone wants me to post. Don't lack Itzmilktv. So he's putting it out there. Don't you be lacking Milk. I'll be in Cali 3 more times. I heard him on his live. He said, y'all won't know when I'll be there. He'll have the element of surprise, you know, on his side. And peep it, y'all. Like, if you guys been keeping up on all the blogs I've been dropping and everything as we, you know, the saga continues, you know what I mean? I threw the idea out there, and there was a lot of other people blogging on it as well that shared the same point of view. That was like, I was saying, yo, like maybe Snoop could get Milk and Pino on a Triller card, or maybe someone else out there in the prison world could put together some kind of pay-per-view event where these guys could scrap, get to the bag, and keep it moving. You know what I mean? So no wild-ish happens in the street and no one gets hurt or anything like that. But we see Pino saying this, like, don't lack. I'm going to be around. I'm going to be out there on the West, and you ain't going to know when it's going to be. And if y'all remember a few videos back, Pino was also kind of putting it out there that he has an ace up his sleeve. He's got something cooking, something brewing when it comes to Milk74. I don't know what that's going to be, but he says this. And like I said, I was hoping we could see a pay-per-view event happen, but it doesn't look like anyone has really put it out there that you know, that could be a possibility. You feel me? And then when I seen Milk break down the whole Coolio Jeffrey Maustine reaction, like, I'm really hoping that the situation somehow could get worked out in that pay-per-view way, because this situation, like, we all knew that there's street elements in this. As I always put it out there, I try not to really, you know, speak on the gang politics or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Because once again, y'all, Jay Coffee Talk is just the media guy. But everyone, y'all heard what Coolio was telling Jeffrey Maustine. Y'all seen Jeffrey Maustine's reaction. Y'all seen the way everything went out there on the West Coast. Like, this situation just is like a far more tense situation than I really realized. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all knew that the, you know, the streets are involved in this to a degree. But after watching that reaction, it just kind of like had me taken back a little bit. Like, I hope nothing too wild goes down, you know? Like, let's get the pay-per-view going or something. But I don't know. If you hear Pino, he's talking about Milk is going to be like the next video everyone wants to see. So, you know, we obviously know he's talking about 1090 Jake. And we all know the way that went down. And you heard Pino, he said on everything, he's going to pop out on Milk. So shit, you know, I don't know, man. Hit the comments. Let me know what y'all think about that. as well as everything I touched on in this video. And speaking of 1090 Jake, I don't believe 1090 Jake addressed the dropping of that footage at all. Like, hit the comment, y'all, for those who like watch everything 1090 Jake drops. You know, I stay up on his content. I fuck with his shit. Obviously, he's killing the game in the YouTube prison world. But I was truly wondering, like, maybe even though with all Jake's success, he might still get in his feelings about this. But at the same time, maybe not. But to my understanding, he hasn't even spoke on it. If I'm wrong, tap in, comment. But let me know what y'all think about all these situations. You know what I'm saying? Milk agreeing with Gillie the Kid, saying Jay-Z's verse on Sorry Not Sorry is wild, corny. Ether, Jay versus Nas. Once again, who you got on that? And Pino seeming to still be rocking with Jeffrey Maustine. Like, that, I just can't believe it, y'all. Do y'all think that's just a really bad move for Pino? Does that surprise you? And also Pino putting it out there on everything. He's going to be back out there on the West, and Milk is going to be the next guy caught lacking. You feel me? Damn, you know what I was wild too when I was talking earlier about Jay and Nas, the way 1090, or I'm sorry, Pino and Milk are trying to ether each other. But real quick, y'all, as I close this video out, I gotta give a special shout out to the homie. You know what I'm saying? You see the bro who's rapping the TikTok video, the footage. My homie with the dreads, your boy Alias. Y'all probably heard him on the J Coffee Talk platform. He's on many lives, you know what I mean? That's the bro, like in real life. And I want to give him a special shout out, as y'all heard J Coffee Talk put it out there. You know what I'm saying? That I had a family medical situation going on over the past week or so. You know, that's why I really couldn't get to the content like I wanted to. But everything, you know, is okay. You know, it was a serious situation, but everything has turned out as good as it can with what, you know what I'm saying, was going on. But I want to shout Alias out for holding down, you know what I mean, holding things down, and you know what I mean, just being a loyal stand-up individual. Like, good looking, fam. But hit the comments, everyone. Let's break down all these situations. I'll catch y'all on the next video. Don't forget to sub to the channel, hit the notification bell. It's J Coffee Talk, blogging music, news, sports, current events, life, and much more. And I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.